Today we're taking a look at how to find stocks before they go bananas. Let's dig in. Welcome to the channel. That's not pickle juice, that's green tea, but it does still taste a little pickly. When you switch over to these jars, because they're spill proof, you gotta really let the soap linger a bit in the jar, or else it'll still taste a little pickly, a little dilly. So today, we're taking a look at how to find stocks before they go bananas. I'm gonna break it down in 3 separate tiers. So the first thing I'm gonna do when finding a stock, if you don't know what to buy or to trade, you don't have anything in your memory, so you're like, oh, what do I trade today? I wanna make a little money. This is what you do, okay? It's very fast paced, so this video is gonna be fast paced. If you can't keep up with the video, then you can't keep up with doing this type of method, because this method is for day trading, intraday trading, fast trades. Within a minute, within 10 minutes, within 20 minutes, and the hour. These are gonna be high-flying, volatile stocks. I'm gonna show you on the Webull platform. I'm gonna show you on the Robinhood platform. If you don't have either, links in the description. You could sign up, get some free stocks probably. Okay, first, looking at Webull here. This little butt nut of a platform, which I love. All right, so we're gonna click on the left here. So you see you have a few options: watch list, stocks, markets, blah, blah, blah. Screener is where we're gonna go, and we're gonna build a screener. So the first thing we're gonna do is build out this screener, and what a screener is it's kind of like using filters to filter out unwanted stocks and just showing you the stocks that you're interested in based on your search criteria. So we're gonna start with a fresh screener. If you have stuff in here, just hit reset on the bottom here. Boop, 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 boop. Resets it. Let's name this one Retire Young, because this screener might help you do that. It might also help you be homeless if you don't use it properly. So, tread softly. Market cap is what we're gonna adjust first. We're gonna bump this all the way down. Let's do like 200 million, 0.2. 200 million to like 2 billion, somewhere in that range would be good. And you might be able to, this criteria is based on the stock movement at this moment. So you're gonna get different populated stocks than what I'm showing, but this is a good criteria to start with. Now we're gonna go to filters, and we're gonna check on a few boxes of what filters we wanna use to populate the stocks in the way we want. So we're gonna include volume, we're gonna include price, and we're gonna include percent change. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Now, as you can see, we got nothing on the right. You might have a few. Now, I don't want 100 stocks over here. I would prefer 2, 3, 4, 10 max would be good, because I don't want to filter through so many stocks. So it's always going to be different. So price range, we're going to bring this all the way down, and we're going to range it to like, let's do 15. $15. So that's the share price, 0 to 15. We're going to capitalize on. Percent change, I want this to be, I don't want no red ones. We don't want red, so we're gonna do 3%, and we're gonna max this out. Your max might be 500%, 800%. It's based on the current day that you're in, based on the current movement of those particular stocks. Volume, now we want volume through the roof. We're gonna max that out through the roof. Minimum volume, I would prefer, well, let's bump this up. At least 1 million in volume, let's work with. Yeah. All right, so at least 1 million in volume to whatever the max is in volume. That's good for me. Now I'm going to hit save. Now that screener is now in my screeners right here, Retire Young. Now, as you can see on the right, we have our populated stocks based on our criteria. Let me actually unfold this or modify it so we can see our criteria. All right, so these are more generally smaller companies because of the market cap, small share price because it's under $15, and the percent, it's only stocks that are in the positive from 3% all the way up to whatever, unlimited. Volume, high flying. Actually, let me increase the volume. Let's bump this up a bit. Let's narrow these down. Let's do 2 million. We need stocks with volume. If there's no volume and these stocks are up high, red flag. We don't want to be trading stocks that we can't sell. All right, so now I'm going to filter this by percent change. Now we have our list of stocks here. Whoa, Express, what's going on here? So Express is through the roof. All right, so we have our list here. Now, a few columns to look at real fast. I mean, you could just jump in and trade any of these butt nuts if you're good at day trading, intraday trading, swing trading. You could jump in and out because these are high-flying stocks. Now, what I like to look at is the volume difference. Now, over here on the right, we have an abnormal amount of volume for this Jagan group, whoever they are. up 70%. So their average volume is not even a million. It's 286,000, but their volume today is almost 20 million. It's 11 a.m. So their volume is through the roof, and it's way higher than their average volume. So something's going on with these butnuts. They're flying high. They're already up 3% since we started watching them. They're in the 70 percentiles now. Now, the next step, now that we know how to run a screener and find high-flying stocks for the day in Webull, now we're going to click into it. But first, for my Robinhooders, we're going to pull up Robinhood very fast. I'm going to show you a quick tip on how to do this on Robinhood. So Robinhood doesn't have the same feature as Webull. That's why Webull's way better. But Robinhood, if you're only using this, you can still kind of use it. We have a popular list section right here. You can hit show more. And now you have everything categorized perfectly. So we can actually tweak this a little bit, which I will show you. So if you're interested in trading energy, let's click it. Now we have our energy stocks, but they're red. We don't want those, so we hit this little filter button. And you could do somewhat sort of the same thing. Analyst rating, 50% or higher. Okay, I'll take it. And then for market cap, I'm going to pick small. You could pick whichever one you want. And then for is the stock moving up or going down, I'm going to pick going up, rising. Now, price, we could do the same thing. We're going to do 0 to, let's do $5. Keep it small, because on this channel, you know, I don't have suits and wigs watching with millions and billions of dollars. We're the average Joe. So we're going to move this to $0 to $5. Actually, let's bump this to $1 to $5 so we can filter it a little bit better. And then boom, click out of this. We have our list. So just like Webull, works sort of the same way. You can customize it, but maybe not as much flexibility. But you can do it if you're only trading on Robinhood. Now back to Webull. So that was step one, using a screener to find high-flying stocks going banana like they're about to make a hot fudge sundae. Let's pick into this group, up 83%, 84. If we would have bought this, we would be up 14% already. That's what I'm saying. But this thing could probably drop like a penny off of the Empire State Building. It could probably fall to 30% in a blink. So that's why you have to be prepared. Woo! This Mount Olive's hitting. That's hot and spicy kosher dill. Woo! So step two is going to be to analyze the stock to see if this one is a good buy. Remember, we have 10 on our list. I think there was 10. Let's go back real quick to screener. It should be saved. Yeah, I'm not going to count them. We got about 10. So back in the Jajaya. All right, let me shift this over so now we can look at the chart. Now, I'm not just going to jump in because I'm a smarter trader. You can jump in and play Russian roulette and see if you win or if you lose, but you can't kick yourself in the butt and be mad at yourself because you were gambling. So this is the steps that I do. Now, I find support and resistance, and I use RSI, two of the most simplest indicators, but you'd be so surprised that even for advanced traders, they are very rewarding and work very well. There's hundreds of indicators you could use to give yourself an edge, but 99% of them are just fluff. You don't need them. You just need good Neo Matrix eyeballs to find what you're looking for. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to do a little technical analysis on this whippersnapper and see where a good entry point is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom into the 1 minute. I'm not going to look at this on a daily or a weekly or a monthly. I'm going to look at it on the 1 minute because these are day trading stocks. So the next step is to do a little technical analysis on this guy and then set some alerts as to where you want to enter in. We're not going to enter in emotionally because we see it running up and we want to jump in. No! We're going to do it because of a technical indicator popping off and saying, woo, 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 green flag, time to buy. We're going to set a resistance line right at the peak, and we're going to find a support line, which is right here. So in this range is where it's going to decide whether it's going to go up or down. So we're going to set alert right here, create an alert at 11:15, save. Now, when it clears 11:15, I will get notified, and then I will go in and buy the stock if I want to buy it there because that's indicating a new high, possibly ripping higher, maybe to 12. This thing's probably going to zoom. So I'll also set an indicator here. This will be a good put position. So I'll create an alert at 10:40, save, boop. Now I'm going to get an alert whether I should short this or I should go long. So now we're going to wait and see what this whippersnapper does while I drink my pickle mix. Now, as a beginner, you can stick with two simple indicators, which will help you give you an edge, the support and resistance line, and then the RSI at the bottom down here. We're waiting for that alert. So now it's showing a bullish sign. It's trying to go green. Now we could click into time and sales and see what's going on. We got a lot of green buying, a little bit of red. So, okay, we got a lot of selling coming in now. It's kind of mixed, selling, selling, selling. So it looks like it's probably going to touch our 1040 line more than likely. Let's see here. Yep, water falling. Let's see if it touches it. It's close, very close. Okay, it kind of touched it perfectly because that's our support line. So you see how that works as support? So if it broke through it, then that would be the bearish sign, but it bounced off of it beautifully, and now it's heading back up. More than likely now, testing 1117. So you have to be very calm and patient, be a Buffy buff, sit back and wait. Make sure you have your lines drawn, because we're not going to short this or open a put unless it breaks through that 1040, which it didn't. So now it's a bullish sign that it's going to bust through here. And now it's making good, strong moves, pushing through. Let's see how high it can rip. So now it's ripping through. It broke through that resistance line. That's a bullish sign. You would have bought in at 1117. The alert did come through, but I had do not disturb on. So you'll just get a vibration to your watch, or it will just ding on your computer, but I have everything muted. So the alert did go off, and now it's breaking through. We would have made a nice little gain there from 1120 to 1170. You could have sold out. It might continue to push up. So the next sign would be, is it going to break through 1119 and fall down? That would be our break even, our get out. But let's see if it keeps pushing. So as we can see, it's still running up. So it's probably going to hit my $12 mark. Yep, it's hit my 12, and it's still running. So it's showing no signs of pulling back. So I'm still holding. I'm still waiting to see where I should sell. I'm figuring it out. But it's continuing to run. Very bullish. So right now we're capitalizing gains from 1117 going up. Okay, now we're really breaking out. So me getting in at that price is really working. So 1117 to like 1240. Now I wouldn't be getting greedy around here. I'd probably be selling, probably putting my sell right now. I'd probably get out around 1250. So this thing could keep running or it could fall. I don't care either way. I would have made my gains from 1117 to 1250, which is a nice gain. Now another thing you could do is you could go to my Discord chat room and you could hit exclamation point POP, enter. And then what's going to happen is my little robot friend, Buddy, is going to give you a list of the biggest movers, the most talked about stocks in all of the Discord groups in the world. And it's going to show you here, UPST, SOS, JFIN, EXPR, Tesla, GME. It's going to show you right there all the big boys that are currently moving around. Also with that Discord, you get access to talk to me and other members in the group. I'm sending out charts and sending out content as much as I can all day. So if you do want access to that, that is part of stock alerts. You'll get a bing right to your phone when I buy, sell, reduce, add, or go all in on any of these particular stocks. So that is it. That's a quick way on how to use Screener on Webull and Robinhood. Set your alerts, set your support resistance, and look at the RSI when stocks are overbought or oversold. So that is it. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel. Don't forget, by hitting that button, it's doing magical things. Where's my iPad? Here it is. It's getting you a little bit closer to retiring. Yahoo!